once again, welcome back to the plot.
Right, well that's the melon house all sorted. Double wrapped, bubble wrap. All the grapevine cuttings are at the far end. Unfortunately, the datura, the plant at the far end just caught a little bit of frost up in the tunnel, so I brought it into here. I've got a bit of paradise here. I've got some mother of thousands on the top. Now I want to keep for next year, so I've had to put them on the cover, and of course I've got the chrysanthemums down here, and of course they're just starting to shoot out there now, so hopefully by January I'll get some nice cuttings off them. There, yeah, that's all the grapevine cuttings. I don't want them anywhere near where there's any frost. They're hard enough, but I put the first of my dahlias up here. I've potted it up, give it a good sprinkling of yellow sulphur, and it's fortunately it's got no name, but I'll put it in the garden. I'll find out what it is next year. It's probably a pink Jupiter or a red decorative, but if I can get cuttings of it, then all the better. The heater's all set up. We've banana plants in here now. I've had to bring that inside. I'm going to put out the muslin and put 3 or 4 canes in, and I'm going to wrap it around with bubble wrap. I've got some spare bubble wrap underneath there. I'll do that. And I've got my paraffin heaters all set up, ready to go. I'm not going to bother until the weekend. Whatever's in here should be okay, should be frost free, because I've got a double line. Roger's been in here this morning, getting the last of this bed finished. The bottom tunnel's all ready for the potatoes. Unfortunately, we've got a couple of leaks in here. We've got one there pouring in. It's where the seagulls have been landing on the top. I've tried all sorts to keep them down. I've tried CD discs, wires, everything, and the little buggers still come and land on the tunnels. But that's the least of our worries. I'll get them holes repaired. This grapevine here needs sorting out. I've got the black one. I'll do that maybe it's next week when I've got a bit more time to spare. As you see, I've got a load of repairs to do in here. There's some of the boards starting to come away. That shows how deep the beds are now. They're nearly up to the top there. That's nearly 2 foot deep. And that's with constantly, for the last 15 years, manure, homemade compost, everything being thrown out and packed in. There's some few spring cabbage left up here. The winter cabbage, sorry. There's a few of them left in here. So they'll be coming out within the next week or two, and we'll just give them away, because we've got a few over in the 100-foot greenhouse. And that there is what peach tree. It's an absolute beaut. Look at the size of that stem. And that's only, I think it's 6 years old now. But for the last 4 years, it's cropped like a good one. And we've had some fantastic peaches of it. I'm going to give it another fortnight. Maybe just before the Christmas, I'll come in and I'll start pruning it back. Because there's a lot of new growth. Where I cut it back last year, it was actually right along to here. And it was blocking nearly half the tunnel off the light. So I cut it right back. Hopefully I haven't done too much damage to it. There's still plenty of young growth up here, or second year growth, where they should crop for next year. So hopefully we'll get some nice peaches again. But yeah, as you can hear by the weather, it's absolutely persistently raining outside. Hopefully in the northeast. But I'm just waiting for it to die off. So I'll give you a little show of what polytunnel. This is the second one that was built. This is 15-year-old, and of course we managed to get some old staging clips and staging tubes, staging boards. We bought them, and then we bought the hoops. And I think the polythene, I think we managed, and this is 40 foot by 12 foot, and I think we paid less than £300 for it. That was 15 years ago, so it's not bad going. Quite good. This second bed here, I'm going to hold the giant onions in here. I'll put them in ring culture pots. I'll well muck this, lime it. It hasn't had any cabbages in, so what I'll do with this, I'll give it a wash with GS fluid. Although I could put a few spring cabbage in now, and by next May it'll be cleaned out. So that's another option. As I keep saying, if you want to clean your beds out, just put cabbages in, and they'll do all the work for you without having to rely on chemicals and whatnot. And there's me second crop of spring cabbage. Just nice. I want to go into that couple of weeks yet before I decide to put them out. And of course I've got the Durham early and I've got the Wheelers Imperial. I grow them every year. But I'm a little bit behind. I'm about a month behind on the spring cabbage, but hey ho. Got the mixer all set up again. We've got to go again this week because I've got a lot of potting off to do. All the overwintering plants in there need some fresh compost on. And of course I like to get a couple of big mixers made up ready for January for potting some of the stuff up that's in the bottom greenhouse. I've got lots of spring bedding in there that'll need potting up, so we'll get that done over the weekend. What I've got up here, I've got a pack. I sent it for a packet of seed, and these are Lucifer, and they were absolutely first-class plants, growing just in little cubes last year, and I've potted them up into bigger pots, so they'll be ready to go this year. I'll be giving a lot of them away. Yeah, that's Lucifer there. I'll be giving a lot of them away. They're a nice plant. They're a nice border plant, perennial. So I'll certainly get them sorted out. And there are 2 bags of muck left. I'll tip them out tomorrow, I think. Get them onto this bed here. And when I come up, I'll wash it with GS fluid, or I'll put the spring cabbage in, 1 or 2, whichever's easiest. To get these pathways cleaned up. As you can see there, all the leaf litter off the grapevines is all down on the deck now. So I'll get all that cleaned up tomorrow, all into the muck bins, and this is ready to go for next year. I'm pleased I was getting the melon house done. That was my main priority this morning. Get up here and get that sorted, but that's done now. This is where we'll grow a lot more seeds in here. When I do them down home, when I grow them down home in my little greenhouse at home, my little 8x6, and then when that's filled up, I'm fortunate enough I can bring them up here, put them in there, and put a little heater on, and of course they're frost free. Especially leeks and onions, they go in there and they're under full light, because being up here I get the sunshine practically 15-16 hours a day. Rises over there in the west, sets not so much in the winter now, sets over there in the west, and but you still get plenty of sunshine, whereas I got nothing down home. And that's the beauty of having something else like that up here. But it's a good little setup. This is inside my tunnel, and as I say, it gives us a bit of added protection against the frost. So that's this is just a little bit for the polytunnel growers, just to show you how we grow ours. No doubt I'll be posting every week with what we're doing. That's a grapevine. That's a black Hamburg. It's absolutely fantastic. It's grew right at the end there, and just in a year, it's nearly 40 foot long now. So I'll be cutting that right back. I'll probably start a video on that next week. For the tunnel growers, show you how we'll grow our grapes. If you want to grow them inside, it's fine. Just keep an eye on them. It will come early, and of course I finished early. But you got a lot more growth. I never really had much time last year to deal with some of these, so I'm going to clean them all down, give them a good scraping, especially the trunks or the canes. Get all the rubbish off them. The bark just peels away, quite easy. And I'll give them a spraying of GS fluid, and they'll be fine for next year. Okay, so that's a little video just showing our polytunnels. See you all again soon.